Dear Father in heaven, we're thankful for this day. We're thankful for the chance that we have to once again meet as a group, and we pray that this meeting might be productive towards our learning and that we can solidify some of the concepts that we went over early this week. And we're thankful for the opportunity to study and pray that we might continue to use the Spirit in our studies as we try to learn and grow and increase our capacity to understand the different concepts for all of our classes. And we pray that we might be able to quickly resolve any questions or issues that may arise in the homework, and that we can do well on the quiz. And these things we ask in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah. So do you have any questions from the homework?
No, I'm good. I don't have any questions.
Cool. Me neither. So let's just get started on the quiz, I guess.
All right. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, scrolling. Okay, I'm just downloading the data files they say we need. All right. I'll start. Information. Use the following information for the next two questions. Paired data. D equals x after minus x before. The null hypothesis is 0. And the alternative hypothesis is that it doesn't equal 0. Standard deviation is not known. Jordan collects a sample of size 9 and commutes 2.2 equals 2.2 and SD equals 3.3. What is the value of the test statistic?
All right, so we're just going to solve for t, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm for some reason just like forgetting everything.
Oh, it's cool. Do you remember the formula for t?
Not using these now.
Okay, I got it right next to me. It's so on the top we're gonna have in parentheses the d bar minus 0. It's always going to be minus 0, and then you're going to divide that by the SD. Forget what that's called. In this case, it'll be 3.3, and you'll divide that by the square root of the sample size, which will be 9. So you'll get 2.2 minus 0 divided by 3.3 divided by the square root of 9, and that square root of 9 will be 3. All right, it'll be, so t will be d bar minus 0. So it'll be 2.2 minus 0. And then you'll divide that by, I think it's a standard deviation, which will be 3.3 in this case. And then you'll divide that by the square root of the sample size of n. And they gave us 9. So it'll be the square root of 9. So I got 2.2 divided by 3.3 divided by 3. And then I got 2.2 divided by 1.1. And then I got 2 as the answer for t.
Okay. All right.
Good for 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 4. The probability of obtaining a test statistic greater than Jordan's test statistic is 0.0403. Use this probability to determine the p-value for Jordan's hypothesis test. So Jordan's hypothesis test is that it's not going to be equal to 0. So they're asking for the two-sided test. So we could just, if we wanted to, we could just multiply 4.0403 by 2, or we could put it in the probability output. I'd put it in the output just to double check.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got 0.0805 as the thing. So I guess since it's rounding, since we have to round to 3 decimal places, I got 0.081 as the probability, as the p-value.
Okay, do they have the, I was going to say, do they have the link to the p-value, whatever, on here?
Yeah, it's up there with the data files. It's the t-distribution applet.
Which side did you type that in?
So I put 2 on the t-set at the bottom, and then for the degrees on the top, I put 8 because the degrees is the sample size minus 1. So you take 9 minus 1, you get 8.
Okay, I gotcha.
All right.
I was like wondering what I did different.
Oh, okay. Did you get the same?
Yeah, I just ignore it. Like I totally ignored the bottom part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll mess it up.
Yeah. All right, so 0.081. Question 5, information. Use the data file, chapter 12 data 1 minus group 2. So 0, and an alternative hypothesis of not 0. Significance of 0.1. Test statistic.
Group 1 has to minus group 2. Okay. And the instructions that say group 1 minus group 2, so does that mean we put group 1 variable 1 and then group 2 on the variable 2 on the Excel sheet?
Yeah, I'm still opening it. It's not one that they had earlier.
Sorry?
So it's saying to use that Excel sheet, and so I already saved the ones at the beginning, but this one's a different one. Or I don't know if
Yeah.
it is, but it's got a different name. And do you have group 1 is
Yeah, well, I don't know, because in the book, it always told us to do, well, in this case, I'm not sure what the data even is, but it always got us to do to group 2 minus group 1, because you would do the post results minus the previous results. But I guess
I get that. I'm just asking you about opening the file, the other files from earlier, because they said we'd use them, but it's like I haven't been able to open it because I have too many files open. So I'm wondering if it's the same one, if I even need to open it.
Like the data file or the one that does all the work for us?
Data file for that's like actually listed in the quiz.
Yeah.
Same.
All right. I don't know. Extra work. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll just create a new, like you said, group 1 minus group 2. Group 2 minus group 1, right?
Is that what we're doing though? Because it tells us in the instructions to be sure that the test does group 1 minus group 2. In the Excel sheet, it gives us group 1. And then,
I thought you said, I'm good with whatever.
All right.
All it really does is for the test statistic again. So we need to find the difference, and we do that with do we average the differences? And that's it.
Well, if in that Excel sheet, the quantitative inference procedures, if you put the information in there, it'll tell you the t-score already.
Yeah.
It'll be in the differences section on the right. It's like the bottom rows. It'll have the t.
Yeah.
And mine says 0.407.
That it's the one descriptive statistics one, right?
No, it's the quantitative inference procedures.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when you open that one up, it'll have like tabs along the bottom for different tests. And you want to choose a paired sample test, paired sample t-test.
Sorry, my computer is getting way better.
Wait, can you see me? I feel like I'm like my internet's like going real slow. Can you hear me, Jesse? Shoot.
You have to copy and paste all columns then?
Yeah, I copied and pasted group 1 into the first variable, and then group 2 into the second. Oh shoot, there you are. Sorry, I think my internet's going crazy.
Was that me?
I don't know. It said something like, "Please wait for Jesse to join the call" or something like that. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. What's up? Were you able to get the Excel sheet, the quantitative inference procedures?
Yeah, so it's open, and I copied and pasted the first two, and I'm getting the third one in too. Well, I guess it already does it for you, but the freak of the video, it was like off, or like, and then the call was dropped or something.
Yeah, same here. Question 5. So I got 0.407 for the test statistic.
You got what? What?
0.407.
Oh yeah, there it is.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. So for question 6, the p-value it's also going to be in the same Excel sheet. So they say it's 0.6886. I just rounded it up to 0.689. I got that for the p-value.
All right, question 7. What is the correct decision based on this evidence? Either reject the null hypothesis or reject the null hypothesis. What are you saying?
Oh, we fail, right? Because it's 0.689 is way bigger than 0.10. The A, the level of significance.
Hang on, I'm still trying to scroll. I was looking at the. question or the original info.
Mm-hmm.
So the p-value is greater, so we do reject it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh no, I'm sorry. We don't reject it because if it was lesser than, we would reject it since it's more significant.
Oh yeah.
But since it's greater, we're going to fail to reject it. And for question 8, it asks if suppose that the alternative hypothesis was that the mean of d or mu d mu, if it was greater than 0, what would be the correct decision? So I put that in. I put it into the probability, the t probability thing, and I just selected the one side, and I got 3.443 as the p-value, and that's still going to be bigger than 0.10, so we're still going to fail to reject. So I chose the second option because we have insufficient evidence that the mean of the difference is greater than 0. So that's just saying that we fail to reject the null hypothesis.
All right, question or information. Chapter 12. Sorry. Scroll back up on the next 8 questions. Perform a paired samples t-test in SPSS. Be sure that the test does group 1 minus group 2. This data comes from nosoinfections.xlsx. The null hypothesis is 0, the alternative is not 0, and the level of significance is 0, 1. N or DF.
Well, it has to be n because that would be our sample size, and df is just sample size minus 1. So df would be lesser than,
Just thinking, I remember seeing DF somewhere, but I just can't remember what it is. I'm too slow for my notes.
All right. Let's see. Wait, so did you understand 9?
Yeah.
Okay. So for question 10, what is the p-value? And so I put the stuff into the Excel sheet. For the p-value, I got 0.0012. So I just put 0.001 as the p-value.
Okay, what decision do you make? Well, the p-value is less than, it was 0.1, right?
Sorry.
The level of significance was 0.1, right?
Yeah, 0.1.
So we would reject the null hypothesis because the p-value is less than that, right?
Yeah. Okay. You decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use alternative is that it's greater than 0, and you keep the same level of significance. Did the p-value increase or decrease? Well, if it's going to be a one-sided test, it'll be cut in half, so the p-value would decrease. And since it'll decrease, yeah.
Okay. Question 13, what decision do you make? So since it decreases, we still reject.
Yeah. Okay. For 14, based on your response from the previous question, what conclusion do you make? So we would have to do we have sufficient evidence since we're rejecting. So it would be, I think it would be
the last one, right? The what?
I thought it would be the third one. Let me pull up my notes real quick. Because if we reject, we have to say that we have sufficient evidence.
Oh, I thought the bottom one said sufficient evidence.
Oh no, yeah, I thought that too. I had to double read it. All right, third one. Yeah.
Okay, so question 15, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis. In general, which alternative hypothesis will give the smallest p-value? It's just the two-sided, doesn't equal 0, right? The one-sided.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just don't know which one would be which, because shoot. Well, for sure it's not the first one, because that would be double.
Yeah. Well, so the probability can't be negative. So, so it would have to be the greater than 0, right? What is mu d, the difference? I guess. I'm guessing it's greater than, because I just think it shouldn't be negative for some reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just lost. I don't. I wish we could choose both, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with greater than. See what we get. All right, for 16, determine the 95% confidence interval for the mean difference between the two groups using group 1 minus group 2, and put your answers below. So I'm assuming they still want us to use B. Let's see. Point estimate, that is, let's see where I see that again. Yeah, I forgot what they said the point estimate was. It's just, I know it's just like a simple number. I forget where I read it though. Yeah, it was in the video.
So it's got those two confidence intervals on the bottom right. So do we average those out? Or?
I don't remember. I think, shoot. I thought I wrote something down about point estimates. But it was, jeez. I think but point estimate is actually just the mean that we get from the differences. Let's see. I wrote down mu1 minus mu2, and that was the point estimate, but I'm trying to remember. Sorry. Yeah, I'm like 95% sure that the point estimate is the mean from the differences. So according to the Excel sheet, that would be 11.955.
Did you say 5.5 or something?
Yeah, 11.955.
Because I got 10.52. 25 or 26 as the sample size.
I used, hold on. I got, what in the world?
So I just did the sum of C2 to C26 divided by 25.
Wait, where's this? Where are you getting the C2s from?
Just the column C, you said that we averaged the differences,
Mm-hmm.
and that's column C, right? Since we put all this stuff in the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got that from, well, hold on. Well, first of all, on variable one, for that first variable, is it 69 or 30?
A variable one what?
For variable one, on column A, did you put, is that first number 69 or is it 30?
Variable one is 69.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know for the mean that I got, because let's see, maybe if I can screen share, because I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Here it is. Okay, so can you see my mouse moving?
What's that?
Can you see my mouse moving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh, hang on.
Shoot.
Okay.
I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, in this little box right here, that's where I got the mean from, 11.955.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that they already had it.
Yeah. Yeah, they have all that stuff for the differences.
That's weird. Really, from the differences column.
Oh shoot. Did your Excel sheet say the same thing though? 11.955?
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
So we'll just use that then. That the mean of the differences.
Yeah.
All right. So question 17, what is the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval? So would that just be the standard error of the mean there, the 3.199?
Yeah, I want to say that's what it is.
I mean, it sounds right.
Yeah. It has air in it, margin of error, so sounds good.
Yeah.
For 18, the lower bound, that's also in the Excel sheet. So it says um, confidence interval, and the lower bound is 5.303.
Yeah. Input the upper bound 18.607.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's see how it is.
Dang it. I got two wrong.
Which ones were they?
I got question 15 and 17. So,
I'll probably get them wrong too then.
yeah. Did you already submit it?
Yeah, so I was just waiting on it to load.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Margin of error wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And
And then
question
15.
15.
See, maybe it's that we don't have enough information, you know? Because I don't see how.
Well, it's like in general, and we know one of them that it's not. So it's like, yeah, maybe we do need more info to determine between those two that
Yeah.
we were thinking about.
Yeah, because I know for sure it's
Guess we'll have to.
not the first one. We know for sure it's not the last one. So, all right. I'll try picking one.
Me too. Well, thanks for helping out there. I hopefully can figure out how to get my computer to go faster or something.
Yeah, we'll give it
But
some steroids or something. I don't know.
yeah, I guess I'll talk to you again Thursday, though, right?
Yeah, Thursday's cool. Do you still want to do this time, or do you just want to let me know Wednesday night?
Um, 9 should work. So I'll let you know if I need to do earlier. Every once in a while, I just have something come up, but we'll just plan on 9 for now. I think that should be good.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know.
Awesome. See you then.
All right. See ya.